Good evening, everyone. We are going to be watching what's PBM, vegetable and junk food, on vegetables and junk food. PBM. I'm a brand new fan of this guy. Yes, he's like my me. like a he's like a dude, Janine, and he has super receipt. And I just want to say this. I'm going to start with this. If you are a fan of Kevin Samuels, fine. I have my opinions about what makes a person a fan of a Kevin Samuels. And that's my opinion, right? And that's fine as well, right? You like him. I don't. We both have our reasons. But what I think is important is no matter who you're going to follow, that you should know who you are following. As long as you know, if you choose to follow a dodo bird off a cliff, then that's your choice. You got free will up in this piece. Okay? But my thing is I don't like when people feed off of ignorance. They feed off of you because of what you don't know. So this right here is just an example of the lack of accountability, cannot admit when you're wrong, bold faced lie to preserve the bag type shit that Kevin Samuels does. And once you hear it, if you still decide, yeah, okay, he lied. Yeah, he said these things that he then is ashamed of but can't admit it, and then will call a person a liar when they call it out, even though he knows that they're telling the truth and that he's lying. If you're still fine with that at the end of that, then that's fine with me. I, hey, you know, you like it, I love it, right? But let's just go through this. And I think I'm gonna do this. Well, I don't even say, but just let's just get through it, and you'll see. Okay.
He didn't specify a single Black woman. He said the blanket term Black women are on the opposite spectrum of beauty and that we have asymmetrical faces.
No, I did not. Black women. I would never say black women's faces don't map along the Fibonacci sequence.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
So beauty is subjective. That's another fallacy. Beauty is not subjective. That's
No,
why
it's not. It's
that's why we
objective,
have
brother.
that's why we have the golden ratio, the Fibonacci
right.
equation.
That's right.
You can look at
That's
facial
right.
symmetry and see that
That's right.
beautiful people, you can map their facial structure, and it goes to a mathematical calculation.
Oh yeah.
Beauty is universal. And the
Yep.
thing is, we're talking about black women. They are on the opposite end of the spectrum on all ranks. I said I didn't say it. I never would say some silly shit like that. It doesn't make mathematical sense. It doesn't make logical sense. I'm not going to be responsible for what somebody. Well, I heard a clip. Okay.
The clip is what you said, Kevin. It's not they heard a clip out of thin air. They are asking you about something you said before, right? You say this clip doesn't exist and then try to reference your show knowing it's not on your fucking show. It's on someone else's. This I'm not gonna throw my opinion in here. I'm not gonna do it. Just
What's going on, good people? It is the Deadbeat Dad, Poor Black Man, your favorite YouTuber. Kevin Samuels was caught in a lie yesterday, September 20th. He was caught lying to one of his subscribers. Let's listen to what happened.
All right. So why do you think I hate black women?
Well, there are several things, but I think maybe the most, if I have to pick one, there's one instance when you were talking about beauty, and you said some things about Black women being on the opposite spectrum of beauty, having asymmetrical faces.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
And
He looks confused, but he knows what she's talking about.
There have been like to me
No, no, no,
signs like
no, no. Hold on. Stop right there.
okay.
Where did I say that?
He knows that she doesn't know where she said it. He said it in 2018 with Obsidian and Sub-Zero. He was talking to Obsidian on his channel, and Sub-Zero 3639, Sub-Zero 3639 sent me the audio back in early 2020. Was it early 2020 or early 20? It might have been earlier this year. Sub-Zero sent me the audio, and he was scammed by Kevin Samuels. So Kevin Samuels scammed Sub-Zero, and I'll put the link to that video. But he sent me this audio, and let's listen to what Kevin said.
So beauty is subjective. That's another fallacy. Beauty is not subjective. That's
No,
why
it's
we.
not. It's
That's why we
objective,
have
brother.
That's why we have the golden ratio, the Fibonacci
right.
equation.
That's right.
You can look at
That's
facial
right.
symmetry and see that
That's right.
beautiful people. You can map their facial structure, and it goes to a mathematical calculation.
Oh yeah.
Beauty is universal, and the
Yep.
thing is, we're talking about black women. They are on the opposite end of the spectrum on all ranks.
Now listen. Now let's stop that. He said, beauty is not subjective. We are talking about black women. They are on the opposite end of the spectrum on all ranks. That is exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. Don't talk about context. I am being fair. I did not make this up. You guys come to my channel. You get disrespectful. You start to defend him. Nobody is lying on Kevin Samuels. This is what he was saying in 2018 before he found out he could make money off of women. Let's continue.
Facial symmetry, even to the way to black women are starting to look more masculine. And this one, you start putting on additional makeup and weave and all.
Let's run that back. Hold on. Let's run that back. Listen to what he says.
Beauty is universal, and the
Yep.
thing is, we're talking about black women. They are on the opposite end of the spectrum on all ranks. Facial symmetry, even to the way to black women are starting to look more masculine. And this one, you start putting on additional makeup and weave and all this other kind of stuff to where guys are just saying, damn, and you're not even going to the gym to try to keep yourself in shape and you don't have a good attitude? I would rather not.
Oh my God.
So the reputation is well deserved.
Oh my God. But listen to this man. Apparently he is, in his mind, he is like, I just can't. I can't with Kevin. I just can't. I've tried. I actually tried. I tried. I actually did try. He is a predator. He's a predator. I don't even feel like saying allegedly. He's a predator. He's preying on was obvious what he's preying on. Like he's the same thing that everybody else in this ministry is preying on. The fact that they don't want to hold themselves accountable for anything. Do they know that if they don't hold themselves accountable for anything, they're just literally signing themselves up to be doomed? There will be no change. There will be no fixing anything, and everything is awry. So if there's no fixing it, there's no commitment to want to fix it. We just want to be right. We just need people to just keep telling us that we're right, No improvements to be made. The people in our community who are improving, what we're going to do, we're going to put them down and then actually try to get them to revert back because it makes us uncomfortable, the improvements that they're making, because it seems to be surpassing us. This is the thought process. This is not productive at all. And it's not to mention, like, there's a whole generation of people coming up literally, they're not only not wanting to take care, like our generation. There's a bunch of our people in my generation who don't have fathers, that didn't have fathers, so they had to, these are the people who were running around in these circles, because nobody raised them actually. They just basically television, right? Raised them. And then now they're not only is that still the case because the men don't want to take care of the kids. They want to say, it's not my problem, it's your problem. You shouldn't have got pregnant. You shouldn't let me have it. And then you got pregnant and now it's on you. They want to do that, right? So that's not only do they not want to do that anymore, but they also want to make it right to do it. They want to make it even popular to do it. To make the fatherless children. And then to say out loud, not only do we want the children to be fatherless, we also want to make sure that no one else, no grown ass men come in and help. So at least some man helps to raise the children. They want to deter any man from doing it. So they want to promise the fact that their kid not only does not have them as the father, but also doesn't have a substitute either. This is the mindset. When you say men don't date, y'all should not be dating single mothers. That is what you were saying, because you're giving the guys the out of raising their own. Okay, fine. So then the woman, she can always find some actual man, a grown actual man to help raise the kid, and then the kid has a stepfather. Great. But then here you are also out here saying, don't do that. Don't raise another man's child. Don't date single mothers. So you want to make sure that your kid doesn't have anything even close to a father. You want to certify that, stamp it. I went a little off topic, but this shit is triggering as hell.
Did Kevin Samuels say it or not?
Yes.
He's saying that he didn't.
Definitely did.
But what you guys don't understand is that Kevin Samuels has been on YouTube for a very long time.
Lying the whole time.
I want to say he started in 2015, and I have those 2015 videos, and I will be sharing those videos. But you have to understand that this man who's acting like he is high value and a man of exquisite taste, living a luxury life, this man was peddling money on GoFundMe in 2017 so that he could buy YouTube equipment. This is Kevin Samuels, right? And I'm going to get more into this video that he did last night where he lied, but I really want you to understand this man, that's the GoFundMe right there. It was created February of 2017. February of 2017. He posted about it last in September of 2017. He only made $515, saying that he was going to start a training academy for young men and for YouTube enhancing, right? Right? You can screenshot this if you want to and read it yourself. He was supposed to start a training academy for young boys and buy YouTube equipment. This man is not this high value, high money earning person that you think he is. He didn't get quote unquote successful on YouTube until 2020 when he went viral, right? And this
isn't that something? I literally watched a video today, his list of what makes a high value man. If in 2017, which is 5 years ago, if 5 years ago he was trying to get donations just to get some YouTube equipment, to make some stuff to make some YouTube videos, that's 5 years. And his thing, that must be why he came up with the thing. You must have been making it's like $100,000 a year for at least 3 to 5 years. If he didn't make his money start making his money until he went viral in 2020, he's not a high value man. How can the king of the high value men be not of a high value man? That's only 2 years, Kevin. We just breaking into 2022. That's 2 years. It's 2 years, not 3 to 5. You're not even a high value fucking man. Y'all's leader is not even one. Not to mention the videos of him in the mall buying stuff constantly and returning it the next fucking day to take his pictures and stuff to look like what he wanted to look like, to sell this image. He would go and get this stuff and then take it right back to the freaking store. Oh my God, this dude. I'm gonna tell you what really just kind of shows you it makes sense the people who follow him. Because like real recognizes real. Right? Like people recognize what they are when they see it. Like if you're a real person, you recognize real. Me, I recognize real. I easily, not even hard. Like it's just it's obvious, right? Fake recognizes fake. So y'all are relating to this nigga because y'all relate to this nigga. Like this is your king because he is you. So there, in actuality, all those who actually follow Kevin are supposed to go down in this ship. They're meant to go down in the ship with Kevin. They're not meant to be saved. They're meant to go down in the ship. They belong exactly where they are, inside of there with him. That's where they actually do belong. I don't think they've even been swindled. I think they actually belong there and need to be left alone there and ignored. And maybe that's the answer. Maybe they just need to be ignored. In fact, not maybe. They just need to be ignored. You know, let them circle jerk.
This is the man that's always talking about image. Well, if you look at this picture right here, let me zoom in, right? Old boy is missing a tooth. Kevin Samuels is missing a tooth.
It's so funny.
How are you this high value?
I'm gonna tell you, I relate to this man. I relate to him completely because I noticed that before. I noticed that, and I thought that too. I was like, I mean, be missing a tooth in the back is normal. Like that's not like a big strange thing. It is, however, a big strange thing for him, for Kevin, like because of the shit that he talks. Like it's like you are supposed to be this high and mighty perfect thing. You're not supposed to be a toothless bandit. Like this is not what it's supposed to be. It's not. It's just not. Like that's weird. That's weird. I thought it was strange, but I also thought maybe I was just like, because I could be a little picky. Like particular like I notice shit. Like, and so I thought I was just picking. I thought it was so funny when he pointed this out. I was like, oh shit. I noticed that too. I noticed it.
Value image consult.
I might have a new spirit animal, y'all. Oh my gosh. PBM might be my he might be my new spirit animal.
When you can't even afford proper dental care. Come on now. I don't believe it. Don't believe the hype. But let's get back into it. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Okay. Well, then maybe you can clarify what you meant when you said we're on the opposite spectrum of beauty.
I didn't say you're on the opposite spectrum of beauty.
You see him tensing up? Look at his body language.
Beauty. I didn't say you're on the
Oh my God. When you get caught in your lie. When you get caught in your lie. I didn't say that. I just I didn't say it, okay? Oh my God. He's so lucky to have the fans that he have that don't care what he says. It's giving off very much Trump vibes because where that thing that Trump said, I could go Times Square and shoot somebody in the head and I would not lose a voter. I would not lose a voter. This is Kevin. That's Kevin. It don't matter if I lie. All I have to do is say I didn't lie. They want to believe me because they're gonna believe me. They're gonna go along with whatever I said because in a little way they also fear me. Oh my god.
On the opposite spectrum.
Let me rewind it.
I didn't say you're on the opposite spectrum of beauty. I didn't say you're on the opposite spectrum of beauty. I wouldn't say that. Beauty is universal. And the
Yep.
thing is, we're talking about black women. They are on the opposite end of the spectrum on all ranks. Facial symmetry, even to the way to black women are starting to look more masculine.
Why is he lying? Oh boy, lying. What's up, Kev? Kevy Bo Banger. Why you lying to your people, Kev? Come on now. Come on now. Let's keep this thing going. Let's listen to him fumble and try to make it sound better. Let's go.
Yeah, so it was a show a few months back, maybe 4 or 5.
Now she doesn't realize that it was never on his YouTube channel. This was from Obsidian, right? Another man that hates black women. And so it was never one of Kevin's shows. This is from 2018, before most of you even never knew who this man was. He was a struggling YouTuber, clothing style, whatever you want to call it, professional stylist, whatever. 2018.
I know the show you're talking
Yes.
about.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you were talking about beauty, and you were talking about it's like a philosophical concept of whether beauty is subjective or objective, and that beauty can be like mathematical.
It
It's
is.
based on symmetry.
It is.
And you said that black women,
Beauty is not based on symmetry. I'm going to prove it to you. I already proved it in another video, but let's go.
you didn't specify a single black woman. You said the blanket term black women are on the opposite spectrum of beauty, and that we have asymmetrical faces.
No, I didn't.
Whenever somebody asks you about something that you said and your head just does like this while they talking, you lying. You acting, you pretending. It's what? Huh? I said what? Can you prove that? Or you can't prove it right now? Good, because I ain't say it then. Good, good. When I see stuff like this though, I always wonder if she started playing it all of a sudden. Like if she just pretended like she didn't have it and then just all of a sudden started playing it, what would have happened? Let me answer that for you. He would have hung up on her. He would have hung up on her as soon as it started playing. I promise. That's what would have happened. He damn sure wouldn't have let it play. I mean, come on.
Not. Black women. I would never say black women's faces don't map along the Fibonacci sequence. That is outright that is wrong.
Yeah, it is a lie. You are wrong. You're correct. That's right. You lied and you're wrong. There you go. Just say oops. Just say oops. Well, I had read this thing back then and that's what I thought it was saying, but then I read some more stuff and I realized that was wrong. Oops. You can't do that, can you? And the moral of your story is always about accountability. Accountability.
And that is something that has been running across the internet. No, man.
Because people heard it. It's running across the internet because people heard it. They heard it. You think it's old enough that ain't nobody got it, that it don't exist. I want to get into the right. I just want to. I trust me. I put this thing right in my back pocket. I got that. As soon as I seen this, I shoved that bitch in my back pocket. I just know it's gonna come up. I'm gonna have the opportunity to bring it up, pretend like I can't reference back to when it was, so he can feel nice and confident to lie Ray boldface, and I'm gonna pull that bitch out. Just start playing it and watch. Somebody give me 10 grand if you hang up on me. Oh snap! I should call in his show. Hey Kevin, it hurt my feelings when you had said the thing about the black women in it, about the symmetry and about that they not pretty. I never said that. I never said. I'm gonna push that play button. Somebody better give me 10 grand because he damn sure gonna hang up on my ass.
Man.
Why you lying?
Why you
Why you
always
lying with a straight
lying?
face? Just lying with a straight face. Come on now.
The Fibonacci
I
sequence,
wouldn't call it a
the
straight
golden,
face.
no, I know what I said. Because it is mathematical. It is mathematical. There is a subjective and an objective standard of beauty. The objective standard of beauty is the Fibonacci sequence. This is why you get children who don't. So, would you make room for the fact that maybe did you hear me say black women on the opposite spectrum of the opposite end of the beauty spectrum?
Yes, I did.
Bullshit.
I watched.
He tried to get her to backtrack. He tried to get her to say, well, maybe I heard it. Maybe I heard it wrong. But trust me, when she heard it, she was so disturbed that she listened to it again. She was thinking to herself, because this is a fan. She was listening and thinking, that ain't what he just said. Let me listen again. Wait, that what he said? Let me listen again. Oh my God, that's what he's saying. Let me ask him about it. Just for him to bold-faced fucking lie, call her a liar, and cuss at her.
the video myself.
Bullshit.
Look at him. He's just lying. Just lying.
She watched the video, Kevin. She watched the video. Same video what we watching. He's such a liar. And he will call you a liar. If you call him out on his lie, he will call you a liar. And his many, many minions will just laugh because you're a woman and they like to have a woman be called a liar and told she's wrong and all of that stuff. They call it putting them in their place. But what if the place you're putting them in isn't where they belong? Like in this case, she's not being put in her place, you guys. You know why? Because she's right. So her place isn't wrong. His is wrong. So this should be him being put in his place. His place is to hold himself accountable. Yeah, I said that. I keep trying to address it. But, it's just something that I said back then. Maybe I was mad somebody farted in my cornflakes that morning. I don't know. But, yeah, I said it, but it's not true. My bad.
Lying. Come on, Kev.
And I've heard it.
Let me stop this for a second and say this. With all due respect.
None.
With all due respect
I
to
got
everybody
none.
that is watching this video. I don't care if you are a fan of Kevin, if you dislike Kevin. If we're talking about the truth, which he talks about accountability, he talks about data, facts, and statistics. He says that women can't handle the truth, right? But he's up here lying. It doesn't add up. I need you guys to like this video and share this video. I need you guys to like this video and share this video. And he's probably going to try to get my channel removed since I'm back. Kevin Samuels, he watches my channel. O'Shea Duke watches my channel. Obsidian, they watch my channel. I know they do. For a fact, they watch my channel. This little small micro channel. I need you guys to like this video and share this video and copy this video and react to this video and spread this over the internet. Because the man is a liar, a pathological liar. He's gaslighting, right? He's gaslighting her, trying to tell her that she didn't hear what she heard. And the funny thing about it is that she is one of his fans, and she's going to say that it hurt her feelings. Let's listen.
Play time and time again.
Let me rewind it. Let's
Bullshit.
So,
Bullshit.
and I've heard it played time and time again.
She says she's heard it played time and time again, which makes me think perhaps she was trying to give him some sort of benefit of the doubt and listening and squeezing some sort of, trying to rationalize it. If you listen to it again and again and again, it's wrong. And he said what he said. But he's trying to make her believe that she did not hear what she heard.
Bullshit. I would never say something as reckless as that.
I don't know. I guess I
I
can go
do
listen to
know.
it again.
I do know. I do know because every time I hear somebody say this, and then people ask and pull up the clip, you never pull up the show. Beauty is universal, and the
Yep.
thing is, we're talking about black women. They are on the opposite end of the spectrum on all ranks. Facial symmetry, even to the way to black women are starting to look more masculine.
I pulled it up. Pull this up. Show it to Kevin.
You've been listening to this stuff for so long and listen to people parrot this stuff for so long to where it's hard for you to hear it out of my mouth. Like, well, I know I heard that. I'm telling you, I wouldn't say anything that reckless.
But you did. And you lying. And you know. And you know because you started stuttering. I didn't say that. I didn't say it, all right? Bullshit. Bullshit. It didn't happen. That's what I told you. Can't you just admit that maybe you think you might have possibly had been wrong and heard something wrong? No, because I heard it 6 times. Bullshit. He's so, oh my God. I'm going to tell you why it's so hard to respect a man who respects this. Because duh, nigga. Because duh. Like, clearly, this is not something that needs to be respected. This is not meant to be respected. This is not a respectful situation here. Like, this, if you just like to listen to, you know, chicks get cussed out and called out, fine. That's what you into. I mean, you gonna be, yanking on your own shit for all of eternity. But hey, I think that's for the best anyway. You know. But I'm just saying, how is this going to help you? Because I can tell you this: any association with this man is like a guarantee. Like it's a guaranteed. You ain't gonna be getting none of nothing. You ain't gonna be getting none of nothing. Like this is what it is. Like y'all are being fed on. You being fed on. He's feeding on you. And you come at people like us for trying to help. Have no reason to help you, sir. You're not even a nice person. You're rude and weird. But when we know that you're being taken advantage of, it bothers people like us. Us. This is what we're doing. We up in here trying to help people who don't actually deserve it because your mindset's all weird. Okay, but we want to help. He don't want to help. Kevin don't want to help you. He don't want to help you. He don't care nothing about you. Okay, if you said I'm broke, I ain't got no more money to give, you might as well not exist now, according to him. Okay, I don't know you, but I give a shit. I feel bad for you because I know you're getting taken. You're getting took.
I understand.
Opposite now, opposite end of a beauty spectrum.
Hmm.
No,
Wow.
the only spectrum I talk about is Fibonacci sequence.
Yeah. So I understand. So was there something, because you're saying we're just playing up the smaller, like 5 minute clip. Was there something in the like full length of the show that would explain
No, nope.
that?
I'll put a link in the description or pin a comment with the full conversation that he had.
Yeah, but it won't matter. I'm gonna tell you this why, because he just told you why. It ain't nothing that's bigger in the clip that's gonna make it, that's gonna justify it. He just said it. No, ain't nothing in it that's gonna make it sound no better. But still, I say I didn't say it. Even though I'm telling you, no, it ain't no other part that's gonna clarify it. But no, I didn't say it either. That's y'all's boy. That's your boy. That's your homie.
If you listen to it, many of you have heard it already. For those of you that haven't, I'll put a link with the full conversation where they were talking about beauty and facial symmetry and all that stuff, so you can make sure that we're not taking anything out of context. Come on now.
There's no, if you don't know, you want to believe it. How about
I
that?
don't want to believe it.
Well, then I'm
Listen
telling
to
you,
the
I
clip
didn't say.
You want to believe it. How about that? Yeah, nigga, I want to believe what I heard because I don't want to think that I'm fucking schizophrenic. That's what I hope that's what I heard. I hope I didn't make it up in my fucking head because it seemed very real, sir. Oh my God. That's y'all's homie. This is your homie. This your king. Your godfather.
myself.
Ma'am,
And I've been a supporter, but after
Ma'am.
hearing the clip,
ma'am,
I
you
was
hear a
honestly
clip.
disappointed.
The show.
There was no show.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't on his channel.
Yeah.
You can't even find this. This was sent to me by Sub-Zero.
What's so funny is Kevin know that too. So he's trying to make it so like anybody who would get curious because of this conversation, who might go and try to look it up and run through his old videos or something, see if they can find it, so that they'll look through his videos to look for it, knowing that they never gonna fucking find it because that ain't where it's at. He think he's so fucking slick, but he ain't. Just the dumb people. The dumb people. He is.
There's no way for you to find this other than on my page and the other people that have shared it. This was supposed to be hidden, but we got it. And the only reason Sub-Zero sent it to me is because Kevin Samuels scammed him. He hired Kevin for image consulting and he scammed him. And I don't even think he gave him his money back, but I'll put that link in the description as well.
Do you not? I'm okay. Due respect, ma'am. How old are you?
I'm 22.
And that's the same thing that he always does. When he gets backed into a corner, he says, "How old are you? Where do you work? What do you do for a living? Oh, you're not married." This is not about her. This is about what he said. He always reverts back, "How old are you?" Come on, nigga.
Like, I'm old enough to know the difference between a lie and the truth, nigga. I know what a lie looks like. I learned that when I was 4, nigga. I can tell you that when I was 4. When I was 4, you could have asked me this. Yeah, but I know you lying. I'm 4, but I know you lying. I heard you say it. Why you lying? Tell my daddy.
Now,
You know, I could clip your life up and make you sound any kind of way I want to.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, well then,
That's
if that's
why I
the
asked
case,
if there
all
was
right. I've
something,
already I've addressed
in
it
the
several
show.
times. I said nope.
No, you didn't address it. You lied. Boldface. Confidently.
No, ma'am. It's not there. I wouldn't say anything that reckless. And if I did say something along the line of a beauty spectrum, it's in context. And see, the funny thing about my show is a long form show.
Again, it's not on his fucking show, and that's why he keeps fucking saying that.
he's talking about his show being long form, but it's not. He never said it on his show. It was on a completely separate channel. But at no point does he say that. Why doesn't he say, "I remember what I said. It was not on my channel.
Uh-huh.
It was on the Obsidian show."
But he did say, I know what clip you talking about. He said, I know what clip you talking about. He said that earlier. I know what clip you talking about. And I didn't say that. So he knows that it wasn't on his fucking show.
Outright, I don't say that. That would basically mean me saying that people from the continent of Africa, black women with dark.
Yes, it's what you said. This is what you said. Stop reiterating it. Just say, you lying. I'm telling the truth. I'm sticking on my story. I'm standing here on this here tile and waiting for it the ground to open up and so that I could be swallowed into hell. Stand on your stone, nigga, and wait for the ground to open up and eat you. Cause this, oh my God, I would not stand nowhere near you because lightning is definitely gonna strike.
Dark skin don't have beautiful features. That just belies.
Well, you don't have beautiful features, so I mean, I mean, oh, but you hating on everybody who you ever had to pay money to. Shout out to the ex-wife. You hating on everybody who knows who you were. The women in your past are the people you trying to pay back with this by saying all of these shitty things. You think we don't know that? You think we don't know that this is personal? You are trying to make yourself feel high and mighty. See, look what you lost, bitch. Now I'm this. And I'm going to make sure don't nobody ever want you. I'm going to tell them that they don't need one of y'all. Any of y'all. What I mean is y'all. You, my ex-wives. That's what I mean.
Observable fact.
Hold on, let me pull something up. You know, when we talk about Kevin Samuels and black women and their features, I always like to revert back to the thumbnails that he uses. These are the thumbnails that he is using to represent black women.
Yep. That's his thing. That's his thing. He think he's sneaky. He think that he is sneaky.
Can you tell me why he is using these thumbnails? At no point in this video have I said a lie. I am going off of his own words, his own thumbnails. If you disagree with me, I need you to be respectful and state your case. But in all fairness, oh,
don't worry, you got me now. I, I I likes to keep it real and I likes to help. But old boy in my petty boots, okay? Anybody needs a roasting? Tag me in. Tag me in. It's like my favorite thing to do.
Kevin is lying. He's lying to his community. He's lying to this young lady. He has been lying for a very, very long time, and I am here to expose it.
Yep. Me too.
Like, he does not think black women are attractive. He said it himself.
No, he do. He don't think that they think he's attractive because they don't. And so it's like, I'm going to get you before you get me. That's what this is. It's not that he don't think they are. It's not that he don't think they are. That's never the case. It's that he knows that they don't think he is. That's why. He don't think that they think he is. And it's, I got you first. I get you before you get me. It's that elementary school shit again. It's that same old fucking tactic. They're very, very, like, he's the oldest boy. Giving very much Pinocchio vibes here.
These are the thumbnails he's using. Come on now.
One thing I will say, in this country, a lot of our women seem to have a problem with this, what they call white European or European ethnocentric standard of beauty.
Okay.
And
okay, if black women had a problem with that, black women, I think, used to have a problem with that. And they used to go through all that shit with their hair. It was pretty much like the hair thing, and they would hate their features and stuff. And why was that though? Like, why did that happen? Like, there's a good reason why that happened. And y'all didn't help. Okay? Like, y'all didn't help with it. Okay? So, but the standard of beauty for black women now has gone completely in the opposite direction. It's like they're trying to go all the way back to the ancestry. Okay? With these butts. Okay? They're trying to go back to the camel hump. Okay? So, no, you can't even use that argument anymore. They're trying to get to the opposite of what a white woman looks like. Of what that's no. That ain't the case no more. Okay?
that's a battle that you ladies got to fight them.
Your white European standard of beauty Wait a minute. Let's listen to what he said, because I got something for that. Let's listen to what he said.
Called white European or European ethnocentric standard of beauty. And that's a battle that you ladies got to fight amongst yourselves. We ain't talk about white women. Your image is beneath them. White women do it too. You ain't on their level. You don't have the. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Let me play
That's hilarious.
it back for you. Let me play it back for you.
Yeah, play it back.
Let me play it back for you.
Talk about white women. Your image is beneath them.
He said, we're not talking about white women. Your image is beneath them.
That's what he said. That's what he
Come
said.
on now.
White women do it too. You ain't on their level. You don't have the. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that.
You can say whatever you want, Kevin. Because you without money, don't nobody want. And I know you remember that because it was like a year and a half ago. And you were what, 55 or something? You remember that well. You remember it very well. Very, very well. And do not want to be reminded of it, I know. But nobody, I don't care how beautiful you think anybody was. Nobody was fucking with you. Okay? You were not it then. And now you got money and you still standing here with your foot in your mouth making yourself still unattractive. You got the money. The money is automatically supposed to make you attractive to certain demographics. But you here with your foot in your mouth, nobody, unless they are just trying to get some like clout, like, you know, be in proximity of you because people are looking at you. Nobody is going to want to be in a room with you, nigga, by themselves. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I mean, not to mention, I don't think you want no woman. I say it. You don't want no woman anyway. That's just what it is. Allegedly. I shoved the allegedly in there, sure. Allegedly. You don't want no woman. Maybe you might want to be one, allegedly. But if that's the case, Kevin, you're gonna be eating like you're gonna be a white woman. If you end up being a woman, allegedly, you you're gonna be a black woman. We done heard what you said. What that mean? I mean, not that we needed you to say that, because imagining you as a woman, that is that is that is that ain't something I want to see. That is not gonna be cute. I mean, it's not. It ain't working out for you looking like as a man. So I don't even want to know what it would look like if you turn it into a female. Like this is, yeah, nah, bro.
This is Kevin Samuels. So why I don't understand why black women listen to him. I don't understand. Perhaps they don't have the information that we have, right? I think that there needs to be a mass exodus from his channel. All of you, even if you like him, go ahead and unsubscribe, because when you unsubscribe, that sends a message, right? If you
Exactly. You know, you could still be amused by his videos if you just, like to watch a girl get bashed because for whatever reason that gets you off. Okay, which it must be what it is. Well, then, I mean, yeah, but they're not going to do that. I can tell you that now. They're not going to do that because there may be fear of that he'll disappear or something, and then they won't be able to watch the videos. If they stop subscribing, then if they unsubscribe, then he might change up his content, and then they won't be able to watch the girls get checked. And that's all they ever really want to see because they don't have the backbone to check one themselves. So that probably won't happen. It would be a great world if they did, because at least it would be a show of like hope. But no, these dudes right here, I know you want to help, sir, and I appreciate the shit out of you. I shit you not. I made a video a while back saying I just want to hear somebody stand up and push back like a man, a grown ass man. oddly enough, described them, and you actually look like the description I gave of the type of person I like to see do it. But you know, I don't think it makes a difference. I think there's just different types of men. There's you, there's the ones like you, appreciate you, and then there's those. I think we just need to be appreciative that they're easy to identify because they're too dumb to be quiet about their thoughts. They can't even be quiet. They actually are out there preaching it, like saying it out loud for everybody to hear. Like, oh my god. Well, at least they're being loud so we can identify them pretty easily. So
If you enjoy his content, that's really unfortunate because he's just using you guys to make money. But
indeed.
I'm saying, unsubscribe from that channel because he is using you guys as for target a bullseye. He's using you for target practice. Come on now. This loving your abuser behavior has to stop.
I think what it is they think that if they agree with him, then maybe men will accept them. Like, well, like he's saying all this stuff about women, but if I agree with Kevin, then I'll be, the men will be like, oh, she's different, and they'll accept her. But that's not it. They just want to hate women. They want to hate women. And then now they have literally a following, a group, a club, a women hating club, pretty much, that they all get to hang out in and get validated for it. Like, oh yeah, we're right. We're right. Yeah, they are terrible. So now they have a club. Hey, I don't think it's nothing that can really be done about that. It's sad, but it's the truth. It sucks, it do.
And I'm not speaking for all black women. I'm not speaking to all black women. I am speaking to the black women who subscribe to his channel. It's a very specific group that I am speaking to. Let's finish this video up.
But do you think like
Okay,
saying
man,
one
man.
thing can ruin
No, I don't.
something like, can be.
Why does he feel the need? Like, see how she's being so soft spoken. He's done cussed at her and said all these things. Is she taking on that stereotype that he loves to project about black women at all? Is she doing any of that? No. He's been so disrespectful and lying, and she knows he's lying, and she's still sitting there trying to give him grace. Is what she's trying to give him. And look how aggressive he is with her. No. Man, I could never. Oh my God. I could never.
Can seem kind of unforgivable and very hurtful.
I don't give a shit. Then leave. Due respect, ma'am. That's why I said I wish you guys lived this standard. I hope you live that way. To where what you say today, I spoke about this.
He said leave. He does not care. So if you don't like what he said I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Leave. He said I don't give a shit. I don't want to misquote him. They'll be like, he didn't say I don't give a fuck. He said I don't give a shit. You're misquoting Kevin. Come on.
Oh my God. I know. They do that all the time. It's like, oh my God. Like, wait, which one sounded better? Did one sound better than the other? Was one a good one and one a bad one? And I said the bad one? Oh, they were both shitty? Oh, so then what the fuck is your argument? They will fight for him no matter what. Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
Come on now, bruh. Let me play it again.
Seem kind of unforgivable and very hurtful.
I don't give a shit. Then leave. Due respect, ma'am. That's why I said I wish you guys lived this standard. I hope you live that way. To where what you say today, I spoke about this at the beginning. You people act like what you say today If you were being recorded, everything you said from here on through eternity, and people want to hold you accountable to something you said 2 years ago in the middle of a stream where you were talking to this and they misheard that. If that's the standard and it's unforgivable, then screw you.
So we can't hold you accountable for your own.
Okay, so we tit for tat. Okay. Okay. So what he just said was, you gonna call me out for some shit that I said in the past? I wish you would just hold yourself accountable for some shit you said in the past too. Is that a confession? Because that kind of sounded like a confession. You go from I didn't say it, it's a lie, use a lie, to I wish y'all hold yourselves to the same standard where when y'all say stuff in the past on another and he kind of told on himself. He kind of actually snitched that it was on another like it was somewhere else that the video was. He actually kind of told that just now. But oh my gosh, that was a confession. He just confessed. Accidentally, of course, because when he gets angry, he will tell on himself. I have noticed that as well. When he gets mad, he will self snitch.
Words, and you're preaching accountability, so we can't hold you accountable for your behavior.
Nope.
Always asking somebody how old they are.
Yep.
But we can't hold a 52-year-old man accountable for his words.
Nope.
Come on now.
I don't need to be forgiven. That is a standard beyond crime. The only person who can live up to that is perfection.
You know what?
Oh my God, nigga, you just say, yeah, I said it, but I don't think it anymore. This is not about you living up to a standard. She didn't say go back and undo what you fucking said. She didn't ask you for that. She just kind of wanted explanation for why you said it, when you said it, and is that how you really feel? That was what she was pretty much trying to find out. Like, did you mean to say that, or did you mean to say something else? Did it just come out like that? She wanted him to talk his way out of it. She wanted to believe that that's not what he meant. But he couldn't even give her that. He couldn't identify that. He could have identified that and took advantage of it, but he's too dumb for that. Y'all could say he's smart all you want to. He sits and learns specific information before he goes into these things. He goes into these panels and he says this stuff and it's like, wow, look at all the stuff he knows. No, he goes into these things and he already has these things set that he's going to go over so that he can sound nice and smart talking about the topic. I'd be so off track if I had to talk to Kevin. It would just be a shit show. I would, because I don't give a fuck about the facts. Nigga, I know you evil. I know you evil. And so because I know you evil and you're a user and you're a liar and you're an abuser, I'm going to treat you like one. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to treat you like one. I'm going to just go for them feelings. Fuck the facts, nigga. Going for the feelings. I'm going for the feelings. I'm a steel wall, nigga. Throw what you can.
I just don't understand. How this man can continue to gaslight you all. Gaslighting. If you don't know what that means, it's, when somebody is telling you that you didn't hear what you heard or you didn't see what you saw, they're trying to make you feel like you're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Arguing that, nah, I didn't do that. You tripping. Don't let him gaslight you.
I said I didn't say it. I never would say some silly shit like that. It doesn't make mathematical sense. It doesn't make logical sense. I'm not going to be responsible for what somebody's, I heard a clip. Okay.
You're not going to be responsible for the shit that you said. You ain't going to, but what you ain't going to do is hold me responsible for some shit that I said. What you ain't going to do. Oh my God, Kevin. Ill. Nigga, ill. Somebody won the lottery. You know who it was? Your ex fucking wives when they got the fuck out of there. They won the fucking lottery when they got out of that. I can't imagine. Even though you were probably just like this, little kind of pathetic, you know, thing then, where you didn't have anything, and you relied on them for everything because you were broke as shit, because we all saw the forms of how much you used to make. We all saw that. We saw it. Well, at least I know that we did. If he's got this receipt here, I know he saw that. I definitely saw it. So you were, you were that nigga. You were that living in the basement type nigga, relying on a woman. Like the nigga in the basement relying on his mama to bring him a sandwich while he sit on the computer and troll. Okay. You were that guy. That's who you were a couple years ago, nigga. Not even that long ago, nigga. That was you.
Now keep believing if you want to.
Yeah, keep believing it. Keep believing if you want to. Keep believing what you saw. Oh my God, this nigga need to get it. La. Keep believing it if you want to. Okay, thank you for your permission. Thanks for giving me permission to believe what the fuck I saw and heard. Thank you, Kevin. I almost stopped till you just said that. I was about to let it go, but then you said, keep believing it. And I went, oh, okay, good. Now that I have your fucking blessing. It's triggering as fuck, man.
Here we go. He flustered. Watch this.
Let me say this again. There is nothing that makes one race of people more symmetrically beautiful than another.
Yeah, that's fine that you're saying that now, nigga. But the moral of the story is that you said the opposite before. Like, can we address that? Can we address what you said before? Now you're barking at us what it is. We're talking about what you said before that wasn't what it is. That you say, do you understand, Kevin, that when you say what you say now does not erase what you said before. What erases that, what doesn't erase it, but it can make you go get to where you can get past it, is by addressing what you said before. Admit that that's what you said. Explain why you said it, or even not even that. Just fucking say my bad. Say something, nigga. But no, you're gonna victimize another person. You victimize all the people who heard that in the first place when you fucking said it, which was your purpose for saying it. Come on, let's just be honest here, okay? Somebody farted in your cornflakes that morning, and that's how you was just being a bitter little bitch. Okay. So now you're victimizing another person behind with that same thing by doing the worst that you can do, which is actually tell them that they are crazy, make them feel like they're wrong because they heard what you said. You're abusing this woman verbally because she heard what you said. Now you want to follow this man. Make that make sense. He is verbally abusing this woman because she heard what he said. And you just fucking heard it too, so you can't deny it. Okay? Now have you, when he's sitting on here denying this shit, she wasn't able to play clip. Okay? If she did play clip, where to lie at, he would have hung up on her once that clip started playing. Where's the fucking lie? Y'all gonna quit playing. This shit is ridiculous.
He's flustered. He could not let it go because he know he's lying.
And he knows people out there who
look at his body language. Let's run that back. Let's run that back. In there sweating. Let's run that back. Watch him.
Let me say this again. There is nothing that makes one race of people more symmetrically beautiful than another. I don't even understand how we could get that concept.
Well, you said it. Don't try to switch it up now. Don't switch it up now that you got 1 million
like
subscribers. Don't switch it up now. We know
I don't understand what we could have gotten. Who Who came up with this idea? Kevin is the fucking devil. Allegedly. He's the devil. This is the epitome. This is who y'all want to follow. This your man's. This your man. Who man's is this? This your man's. Okay. Oh my gosh. Just go back in the basement, y'all. Y'all need to go back in the basement.
We say keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, player.
We ain't talk about white women. Your image is beneath them. White women do it too. You ain't.
Did he not say, I don't understand how somebody can think one group is beneath another group symmetrically? Man, let me rewind that. Let's rewind it. Make sure we get it. Let's listen to it again.
Let me say this again. There is nothing that makes one race of people more symmetrically beautiful than another.
But he still said this.
We ain't talk about white women. Your image is beneath them. White women do it too. You ain't on their level. You don't have the. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Look. Now let's address this. You ain't on their level. You ain't on their level. Where they at, Kevin? Not on their level. Oh my God. All right, Kavina. All right. Kavina. Oh my God. I can't believe somebody said, 2 people said I do to you. 2 people said I do to this man. 2 of them. Two women signed up for this. Well, they ain't signed up for this. They signed up for, I don't know which version of him would be worse, the old one or the new one. It's like they're equally shit, but just, one has a little bit more money, but let's see if you can hang on to it, Kevin. But please understand, at the top of this thing, see this where it says Oracle type ish? When I tell you Kevin is going to fall, I've already seen it in my head. I've seen it already. I've seen it. It's coming. It's coming. And it's gonna be ugly. And then it's gonna be almost like he completely disappears. It's not gonna be like, when a star falls, like when a celebrity goes through some kind of thing, gets canceled or whatnot, but we still see him, but it's just like this rare thing. No, it's gonna be like he disappeared. It's gonna be like he just disappeared. He ain't gonna be lurking. He's not gonna even be able to lurk. And he don't know. I know. I've seen it. I already know it's coming. Look, I already know that it's coming. My whole thing is I'm trying to peel some of these layers of these weird people off of this so that when it happens, it won't be so bad for them because it's going to be so much backpedaling to do. And the prideful do not like to apologize and hold themselves accountable. Duh. Which is clearly the case. So, and which is going to be the only way out of it. So, the only way out of it is going to be to use something that they don't possess. The ability to hold themselves accountable or the will to hold themselves accountable. So it's gonna be tough for y'all. I'm trying to help.
We talk about white women. Your image is beneath them. Talk about white women. Your image is beneath them. White women do it too. You ain't on their level.
You ain't on that level.
You don't have the. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that.
I wasn't supposed to say that. Oh my God.
Beauty is universal. And the thing is, we're talking about black women. They are on the opposite end of the spectrum on all ranks. Facial symmetry, even to the way black women are starting to look more masculine. White women wear pajamas in public too. We ain't talk about white women. Your image is beneath them. We ain't talk about white women.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there. We don't need to hear any of that.
Yeah, no.
We don't need to hear any more of that.
Well, I didn't mind.
Please like this video. There is more coming.
I already did.
I have some content that
the
Kevin Samuels fans will be very, very, very surprised to see. Some of his videos from 2015 and the things that he was saying. So stay tuned. Those are coming up. I'm a busy person. I never asked you guys for any money. I always respect your time and I respect your intelligence, as I say. And I'll end it with this. Be careful who you play with on the internet because everybody ain't playing. Y'all be safe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I love it. I love it. So, with that being said, stop simping for this man. Okay? Please stop simping for this man. Y'all talk about simping. This right here is simping. No matter what he do, you gonna ride for it. That is simpity Sue, okay? So I I hope that someone, if I got a hold of one person, if we got a hold of one person with this, I'll be happy. I can be happy with that. But this needs to land and it needs to stick. You just need to know, like, this is what this is. Like, if you don't hate black women, please understand that your leader does, and everything that he's telling you and pumping into your brain and you're repeating is with the motive of showing the hate that you have for black women, because that's his motive. That's the purpose. Is that you need to know that that's the motive of your leader. Because if you're just out there doing his bidding, it's important that you know what the purpose of his bidding is. Like, you're doing this for that purpose. It's important that you know that that's why you're doing this. Okay? So if that's not what you want to be doing, if that's not the way that you want it to be, you may want to stop pumping that shit out. Let him pump it out on his fucking own. Because he's going to fall. You ain't got to be in the car with him. You ain't got to be in there with him. Okay? So that's enough of that. You know, another shout out. Everybody go, if you've seen this, go and follow PBM, Vegetables and Junk Food. There he is. PBM, Vegetables and Junk Food. Go and subscribe. Absolutely. Please go and subscribe. And see the video, like the video. I'll put the link to the video in the info box. All right. Love you guys. Like, subscribe to the video, and hit the notification bell button, please. And I will holler at you guys on the next one. Peace.